Good morning, everyone, and welcome to another English class. My name is Teacher Lorena, and right now we're going to start. I want to tell you that, as you can remember, we have been checking the simple past and we have been practicing. And today I want to do a review with the student's book. So we're going to start with this, and please remember, you have to take notes of everything in here because you're going to send it to me later, okay? So please take notes of the answers of the exercises, and let's start. Okay, here we have the grammar part that we have been looking. In here we have complete the interview with the verbs in past. The verbs are already changed. So what we are going to do is to complete information below. And here we have the verb join, that in past is joined, learn, learned, make, made, and talk, talked. Okay? Basically, these verbs are already in past. Okay? We are going to use them to complete the next part, which is this one. Okay? Here we have meet our volunteers. This month's volunteer, Zach Kowalski, 13. And we have an interview between Go Green and Zach. And we have to complete with these 4 verbs, okay? So the first one, it says, when did you join Green? Go Green. And here we have the structure of a question in simple past. We have did and the verb join, that it has to be in present because this is helping us and telling us that is helping the verb to change into past. So, what could be the answer from these ones in here? Excellent. The answer is joined. Okay? Because we are talking about when did he get into the organization. Zach says, I joined the organization 2 years ago. A volunteer came to my school and he about Go Green. What do you think could be the correct answer? Excellent. The correct answer is talked. Okay, so yes. Then we have, why did you become a volunteer? Notice that in the first part, in the last sentence, we have came. This is the past form of come. Okay, yes, very good. So, why did you become a volunteer? I think we all need to help the planet. Zach, did you plant trees? Trees from the start? So what do you think can be the next answer? I'm going to erase this too so I can continue writing. So no, I didn't. First, from this we already used talked and joined. So the answer is excellent. Learned. Okay, I learned about different kinds of trees. Okay? So, what did you do after the classes? Zach, I helped other volunteers. And did you like to work? Yes, I did. And I didn't get bored. And what could be the correct answer? Is the last one, okay? Which is May. Yes, very good. So in here, in the last line, we're gonna write May. So those are the answers for the first exercise. Remember that you have to take notes of each one of the answers in each exercise. So then we're gonna go to the bottom of the page. And in here we have 2 more questions, okay? It says, write 2 more questions for Zach. Use the past simple. What you do? What do you think goes in the first blank? Excellent. You have to use the auxiliary form because in here we are talking in simple past. What did you do? I planted trees. Then in here we don't have a WH question, but we do have the auxiliary. Did. Did you like the work? Yes, I did. Or no, I didn't. Okay, so yes, excellent. Those are the correct answers when you are going to ask in simple past. Then we have this part, which is the glossary. In here, we have join, become a member of a group. As I told you, when you join, for example, a school, you join an organization, you add yourself, okay? You go into that place, into that organization, and you work together with them. So that is the meaning of join. And this vocabulary helps you to get more knowledge, okay? To know more words. So you can also write in your notebook this word in your notes, okay? So you can take it into account for the future. So very good. Then we're gonna move on to the next part. This is like a questionnaire. And we have to unscramble the questions. Also, you have to answer and write your score. I'm gonna tell you how. First, we have the topic. How did you help to change the world? You have in here some questions that you have to unscramble. So we have the first 2. To write the questions or to know how to unscramble them correctly, you have to check the structure. First, we have WH question. How? Then the subject. The auxiliary, sorry. How did, then the subject, you get to school yesterday? Okay, and the question mark. Don't forget the question mark. So in here we have, how did you get to school yesterday? As you know, we can go out right now. That is why we are having classes in here. So we are going to pretend that you went to school yesterday, okay? So how did you get to school yesterday? You are only going to answer the me part about yourself. So you're gonna tick the one that you do, for example, or you did in this case. The first one says, I walked or I rode my bike. If you do that, or you did that in the morning when you go to school, or when you went, you're gonna tick the first one. Number 2 says, by public transport, it could be bus, in this case could be also the taxi, Uber, Didi, okay? So if you do it in that way, you're gonna tick the second one. And the last is by car. And if you do it that way, you're gonna tick the third one, okay? So you're gonna do it about yourself. Then you have the second question. Where you throw your garbage did yesterday. So it's the same structure. WH question, where, auxiliary did, subject you, the verb throw your garbage yesterday. The final part, as you know, is a complement. So, where did you throw your garbage yesterday? We have also 3 options. And you're gonna tick the one that you do, not all of them, only one, okay? So if you decide it's the first one, you're gonna pick the first one. I threw in recycle bins, separating the trash. Number 2, I threw it in a bin, but I didn't separate it. Or, I don't remember, maybe on the street? So then we're gonna answer the next questions, which are number 3, 4, and 5. Let's do it together. As you can see, in number 3, we don't have a WH question, so we're gonna start with the auxiliary D. Did you do any volunteer work last year? Yes, I did. No, I didn't. You can tick. If you did, you can tick it in here. If you didn't, you can tick on the other part in here, okay? Then we have, did you turn off your computer yesterday? It's the same. Yes, I did. No, I didn't. And finally, number 5. Did you say thank you to someone this morning? Yes, I did. No, I didn't. And finally, you are going to complete, or you're going to check your results, okay? I want you to write your results on your notebook because I'm gonna be checking on the Zoom class. So, how are you going to count your score? You have to count the green squares that you choose. For example, if you choose the first one, you are gonna count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And it depends on your answers. If your answer doesn't have green, it's 0. Okay, 0, 0, only 2. Okay, so let's read the possible answers. If you get 20 to 25 points, your result is you really contribute to change in the world. Great job. So excellent. If you get 12 to 19, you are helping to change the world, but you can do better. Try to care more for the planet and for other people. So good job also. And if you get from 0 to 11, you should stop and think about your actions. Maybe you aren't paying much attention to the world and to the people around you. So please tell me what was your result because I want to know. And I think that's it for today. Okay? I want you to tell me uh, about your result in the Zoom class, and also we're going to continue taking notes. So take all the notes that you can, and I am going to give you more details on the Zoom class. Okay? So see you in a couple of minutes. Have a nice day. Take care. Stay safe. And I miss you guys. Goodbye. Thank you.